Welcome to all the classic car enthusiasts. So this is my second day being catheter free, yeah, unfortunately it's still extremely painful. It's a bit like pissing broken glass, you know, or acid if you like. It's very, very sore, and I just hope within 2 or 3 days it'll ease up. Nothing like the pain was when I couldn't release my bladder. That was just excruciating. But it is very, very uncomfortable, and I'm trying to drink as much water as I can to try and flush it through. But it is still, but I'm not leaking, which is good. It's very embarrassing, you can imagine, with light coloured trousers or something. And besides that, I don't think they do Pampers in my size. So, just before we go into the video proper, before I went to the hospital, I'm a big fan of vodka and Coca-Cola, and I've drank it for many years, and I like a beer, but I don't like too much volume. And I drink a very low alcohol volume, 20% of alcohol with some lime in it. It's a special one, what's it called, Aristotle or something like that, lime or green. But I decided I need to lose some weight. I need to lose a lot more weight than I already have. But in the 3 weeks leading up to going to the hospital for the operation, I did try and cut down and not go on a diet, because I don't think diets work anyway. I mean, I once tried a liquid diet only, and the only thing I lost was a whole weekend. But there you go, that's another story. Yeah, so basically I've stopped taking Coke, not the white shit you put up your nose, this Coke, and now I'm drinking it with orange juice, so I'll probably end up with an overdose of vitamin C or something. And in actual fact, as I say, I lost 6 kilos in 3 weeks by changing nothing else in my diet apart from not taking Coke. I did try Coke Zero, I did try Coke Light and all the other stuff, and it's rubbish. But I cannot believe that 6 kilos, so it's a couple of kilos a week, just through Coke. You might say, oh well, he's just a pisshead and he's drinking, you know, bottles and bottles of Coke. But I was probably doing the litre and a half, the litre 20 bottle, whatever it is, 125, probably every second day. So that's a fair bit of Coca-Cola, but it just shows you, I mean, it's pure sugar. Anyway, and now I'm not taking it, I'm not missing it. I guess it's like everything. I wish smoking was as easy. Anyway, I'm going to do a little competition. I've got to 3,300, just over 3,300 subscribers. To be honest, I'm not looking to, I'll never monetize the channel, and I'm not looking for any more, because it's nice at the moment I can reply to everybody, and I'd rather do that than have figures. It doesn't mean anything to me. I'd rather have the loyal viewers that I've got who want to watch this stuff. If they don't, you know, if you don't want to watch it, that's fine, it's not a problem. But I do like doing the videos, and I enjoy it, and I get a lot of good feedback, and when you don't, that's part of the game. That's YouTube, you know. I guess if you put yourself up in the public eye, you have to be expected to be slapped down. That's just that's life. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a t-shirt competition, not for one of these are Mark and Tom's, Mark, sure, it's Team Slaphead, but for a Dave Jaguar t-shirt. I'll send it anywhere in the world, and what it is I'm going to show you a little video of the car I drive, which is an Audi SQ5, and some work has to be done on it, and what I'm going to ask you for is, I'll explain it in the video, what you think the total cost will be. It doesn't matter if you're not right on the money, but you know, whoever gets closest to it, I'll send them a t-shirt out if you want one. If you already have one, please make a guess, but I mean, obviously if you've already got a t-shirt, then you know, give somebody else a chance if you already have it. So I'll show you this little video clip, and I'll come back to you. Okay, so this is my Audi. It's an SQ5, so I think it's around about 320 horse, or if it's chipped I think it'll go to 350, something like that. Pretty fast for an SUV. It's got sport mode in it and all the rest of it. You can see actually it's got all brand new tyres on it. These are the brand new winter tyres. In Austria we have to have winter and summer tyres. So obviously the summers are low profile, fairly slick tyres. Not slick, but you know, low profile tyre. Obviously I wouldn't be doing, this car can do 300 k's an hour, and I've had it on the Autobahn in Germany, I've had it up to 297, but after a couple of minutes I backed off. I was kind of shit myself, to be honest. But you wouldn't do that with them winter ones, and you can see they're brand new. So there's 4 brand new ones on it, and they're the winter alloys that are on it. The Audi ones got the summer ones on. So what we're going to do is, on Thursday morning, I have to take the car to an Audi dealer called Marga in Fürstenfeld, where we live, and they're going to replace every one of the discs, front and back. The fronts actually are not too bad. The car's done 129,990. It's actually nearly 130,000. So what would that be? That would be about 90,000 miles. And when we bought the car, it was only a few months old. I think there was 15,000 k's on it or something. So it was about 10,000 miles. So I've done all that mileage, certainly going back to the UK and back many times. But you can see there, hopefully you can see there's quite a bit of wear. They're very meaty, but they're vented discs, obviously. But I'm coming all the way to the UK, so I want it sorted out. So I'm going to do the fronts and the backs. There's not a massive lip on them, but for a high performance, originally a high performance SUV, they need to be right. And you might say, well, why don't you do it yourself? Well, one, at the moment I certainly wouldn't be up to it, and secondly, this is a company car. My wife has it on the books as a company car, so we get all the tax breaks for having the car. So when it's repaired, we get the tax off it. But apart from that, if in Austria, if you had a car like this, which the value of it now has gone down considerably from what it was originally, and it wasn't repaired by a local dealership, you would be hard pushed to get rid of it. They're quite fastidious about their cars here. You never see wrecks on the road, rarely. Not wrecks, but you never see bad cars. Cars dented up and smashed, and you rarely see here. So anyway, the deal is for a t-shirt, if you can work out or give me a price for the labour and the parts for an all 4-wheel disc replacement, as I say, don't have to be right on the money, but if you get closest to it, give me your email address or drop me yeah, you'd have to send me an email as well with that on it, and your size and your address, obviously, because we don't want anybody else to know, confidentiality and all that kind of stuff. The car, I think, is going to need a pickle, which is the Austrian MOT, if you like. It's due up for that anyway, and this is our MOT here. It's in the window, you can see here. So you can see it's the 11th of the 18th, so it is actually due, but you get 3 months on it here in this country. Anyway, so yeah, that's for a t-shirt then. You can come up with the price of the parts and the labour to change the discs all the way around, and the nearest to it, there'll be a t-shirt on its way. Bye. I wanted to do just a quick shout out for Martin Butler at Retro Restore and Retro Hacks he does. I heard through the grapevine, the YouTube grapevine, that he's really not well, and I spoke to his wife last night. I called last night and spoke to his wife. He's in hospital at the moment. He's got a very bad infection. I believe it's a bladder infection, and I know just how much pain that is. But she tells me that he's going to come home soon anyway, and I wish him all the very best, and I hope it's sorted out. And they're not sure how he got the infection, but apparently it's okay, or it's getting better certainly. But I'm sure he'll tell us about it when he gets back. So all the best to you, Martin, from everybody at YouTube. I'm sure think the same. Love your channel, love your stuff, and one of the nicest guys I think I've ever met. I was lucky enough to meet up with him last year. Him and Lee and his son Jimmy. So very best to you. I hope things are better, and I understand what that feels like. That bladder, not a bladder infection as such, but problems with the bladder. It's bloody awful pain. Anyway, just wanted to say best wishes. Yeah, and I hope you get well soon. Take care, mate. All the best. Bye.